Don't blink, easy blank. Here's the nature corn for the sunset of D. Gorgeous, and I do mean gorgeous. Evening of the 1st of September. It might be here. That she asked me. Okay, cool. Lavender. Je peux tout piquer de lavender. Je vais l'ajouter. Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to Commentary Show. Doing up to having a wonderful day on this 1st September 2025. I am trembling with excitation. I am trembling with what's going on. First of all, I'm going to do a tarot talk, which is going to be the event. But after that, I'm going to put the first, because so I've got some good news for Resistance. We have a new high score. There's 500 waves, 122 Ks. I got my first, my apologies, elite cell. Of course, I'm at my father's house. I didn't see the elite cell. I just saw it, but I didn't see it enter. I didn't see my very first elite cell, so this is a big moment of this 1st September. There's also another moment for all playthrough, but mostly the Resistance. This is my very first event. As I mentioned, the Matrix event doesn't count. Why? Because we just started. I just started. So first of all, we have Rai. Increase free attack upgrade. So I'm going to show you. Right? The event is called Cthulhu. Cthulhu. Riley is tower attack, elf regen by 5%. Oh, this is good. And these are the two that are free. If I were to pay for the other one, Menace Induce, increase critical factor by 2%, and increase cash bonus by 5%. Omniscience, the relic, is really nice. I should show you. Okay. I'm sorry about the quality of the camera, but I can't do anything about it. Look at this one. Look at this one. Look at this one. Yeah, look at this one. It was the very first. Got login for 7 days. Participate in tournament. 20 cards. Free gem. Total lab. 400 package. Death wave. That's pretty good. And I got 295 to buy. I'm a dumbass. I should have bought the 2 skins. This is my first skin that I bought, Cthulhu. And background is Cthulhu. What a nice one. What a freaking nice one. You know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna do a song. This is so cool. This is so cool, guys. This is so cool. I might be able to buy all songs. I'll see. Mission. So there you go. Here it is. So, high score, first elite, first event. This is a new event, by the way. This is not a repeat. This is a new event, so this is kind of big. That is pretty much it. So let's freaking go. Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to the Commentary Show. We're doing having this wonderful day on this 25th, 2025, 1st September 2025. I want to show you my setup because I think it's beautiful. Again, we got two play through the tower. We got a prison break here. We're watching, yeah. This phone to film the night core. I also have these batteries. Look how I put the batteries. You see here? This is nice, isn't it? So yeah. So this is how you work when you're in Vendetta. Anyway, got a lot to do. Let's freaking go. Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to the show. I'm doing walk that are having a wonderful day on this what's gonna call it? You know what, let's restart. On this 1st September 2025, today we are doing a lot. We are going to be doing the tower. I just made my biggest high score. Wait, this is a tower talk if you didn't guess. We just think our high score, which is 512, which is great. Do I have milestone? I did my milestone. So the plan is still the same. I'm gonna do this video every single night because this is my first event. So I really want to pay attention to it. I really want to win it. Today is Monday, so there's an event. There's a tournament tomorrow. I'm gonna try to do the tournament as best as possible. It's kind of cool because it's Chulu, which is new for this one, for this one, for this one, and for this one, right? So that's actually pretty cool. The plan tonight is, I'm sorry, but it's just so useless to do tier 2. Tier 2 constantly demands attention, and I don't get a lot from it. It's instead of tier 1, which gives me a lot, takes an hour and a half, and gets me a lot. Also, we increase the game speed, which is great. The plan tonight, very, very, very simple. Farm some coin, farm some coin, farm some coin. That way, I can go to bed, and I can have game speed and lab speed up. That's pretty much it. We have 150 gem. I think the next one I'm gonna buy is card for Kyron Master, and that is the goal here. So without further ado, let's defend that tower. I love playing games. I love this. This is amazing. Trying to get my part of the heretics. Hope you're well, Cody. And yes, if I nail it, I'll throw you a ball or a ant. You can find me in the club, bottle full of love. I have you an idol. Haha. Mama, I got what you need to know. Through the hood, I'ma have a sex change. Trying to make a loaf, so come give me a hug. Trying to get rough. Saying 50, you hot. Tell me I'm loco. My money on my mind. Oh, sorry guys. Was working on something. You can find me in the club, bottle full of hood. Mama, got what you need. Now I tell my guild that the event's actually pretty nice. We increase a lot of the coin per wave. So, yeah. By increasing coin per wave to what we did right now, if I do 500, I just got 1,000 more without work. So I got the mod that gives you. Very cool. Okay. Perfect. So I asked a question to my guild, and my guild answered. Oh, I'm gonna do a video. Don't blink. It's your buying. Sorry, I was cleaning beneath because I had a ant. Just walk to having a wonderful day on this first September 2025. Another Tarot Talk. So I asked my guild a couple questions today, and I want to share with you the answer. So the question was, by the way, are we loving the new event? Event. It asks what is enemy mass. Batch is someone I switch I have tested. Also, I got the mod that gives you an not a great cooldown. Enemy mass is how effective an enemy is by knockback. The higher the mass, the less. Oh wow! It's like the weights. That's so cool. An enemy mass is how it affects an enemy is like knockback. Well, I don't think primordial collapse has been fixed, so it's damage reduction. Wow. Wow, this is so good. This game sucks. Thanks for the answer, friend. Okay. Now, I want to ask them what they think about the opinion on new event. And I'm gonna have to buy the pass with all of this, which kind of sucks because that's a $66. That's a lot of cash. But hey, I'm a sucker for the tower, so that's freaking good. Enemy mass, we just know what it is, and that's great. So the other one is actually pretty good. The other one is actually pretty good because it affects how much we knock back. So if you were using knockback as a way to get rid of enemy, this is super useful. Could be good for shield, could be really good for shield, but hey. Well, that's the thing, we don't have anything attack for shield, so this is actually pretty good because the knockback could be useful. However, for shields, take out like some stacks that are decreasing the health or decreasing the power. That way my death wave can. Oh no, never mind. I'm so tired, guys. I'm so tired. I think that way my death wave can kill it. But death wave is on sword and crown, so never mind. But yeah, they could be good for shield. Knockback could be good. And with the shield, what I did upgrade is the shockwave. The shockwave could be very nice. The shockwave could be very useful. Let's see what it is. I would love them to do 4. I gotta say, season 4 so far, I'm not a fan of. The brother being like secret agent. I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of it, but at the same time, and the fact that Teabag is the ultimate villain, I'm not a fan of it. But guess what? We'll get a chance. Anyway, we are at where? We at 4:02. So today, what I want to do is we are pretty close to the end. I'm gonna film videos. I got how much time? I got guns in my head that they won't go. Spirits in my head. I'm always gonna be looking here. I want to make sure that we're not missing anything. And if we are, that's on me. See, it's not a problem if you make a mistake. But if you make a mistake that you knew that you could avoid, then that's your fault. That's a problem. There you go. There you go. I'm not gonna touch it until we need to touch it again. You can find me in the club, bottle full of hug, sugar you need. So we got an hour left. If I'm being completely honest, if I finish season 3 tonight, I would be so freaking happy. But I don't think this is possible. Oh wow, we're at 9. I gotta do 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, 5 episodes. And I got, how much time? I got an hour perfect. Can we do it? The simple answer is no. And I'm gonna try absolutely. So there you go. So we got Advance. We got Michael, who is the problematic because again, since he came in, everything has changed. So the new warden comes in and he's talking about he's asking a question to Michael because you think that Michael is behind it. I love the new warden. The new warden is much more strict. It feels like they're taking it seriously because so far Sona has been the worst but the best place also. The worst place because it's lawless. The worst place because everything that happens in there is up to the authorities of Sona. However, it has been very, very nice. It's like a terrible island, but you're still there. So we got Michael, who is in isolation. So they put a cage and they put some plastic paper so that heat stays in. So it's really, really, really warm. We got more of Lincoln getting close to the girlfriend of Wrestler. And Gretchen is getting in trouble. We got the return of Mahone with Lang. She gave him a good luck charm. Lang really cared about Mahone because she sees, you see, Lang in itself, this is the beauty of Lang. Lang, if it's not for Mahone, we don't care about Lang. Sorry, but at the same time, she does so much for Mahone. She understands and she respects him. Lang is what's okay. Let's put it like that. Lang is what's left of good in Mahone. She's a cop. Mahone was a cop. She is. Guys, there's so many freaking mosquito nights. She is. She knows that he's a good person, and she's the reason why he still fights. For example, right? T-Bag was gonna ask him to fight for him, because then he has to fight Sammy, right? Remember last episode they wanted to fight Sammy? Well, T-Bag is gonna ask Mahone to help him. She's gonna give him drugs too. But Mahone, he wants to stay sober. He wants to stay clean. He's gonna say no to drugs. And what he's gonna do? He's gonna think about Agent Plank. And this is what's important. When he gets sober, when he stays sober, he doesn't think about his wife. He doesn't think about his son. I think he sees Lang as a better version of him. I think he sees Lang as a way to be back on track, right? She is a role model, and this is the craziest thing because Lang possibly hold Mahone as a sort of role model, and right now Mahone holds Lang as a role model. So it's a really nice change of pace. It's really really nice. Yeah. So we have LJ, and this is weird because LJ comes in. Gretchen asks Lincoln to be with LJ. LJ tells Lincoln he's crazy, which he isn't. Now here's the good part. Here is the good part. Chrysler shows a lot of love. Chrysler Wessler, a lot of love for Mahone, and you don't know why. I think it's because they both work for the company. I trust the company, I trust you, right? However, Wrestler isn't honest. We got the new goons, which are very different. See, what's his name? Patron. He has another name. I already forgot. Patron. He's like, yo, you can do what you want. If you break the rules, I'm here. Sammy's like, no. These are my rules, and I'm gonna make it. And guess what? You're gonna pay tribute to me. This is my land. So now there's no more game between Sucre. Sucre gets once again asked to shovel to swing some things. And this is kind of the worst part, bro. This is kind of the worst part. Why is the worst part? Because Sucre ends up being in trouble with the people from jail. And I think it's because he's smuggling things. They don't think that he is trying to free the prisoner, but they know that he's smuggling things. That's why he gets in trouble. So something he does on the side will get him in trouble for something he does on the first place. This is perfect. I got my diamonds, which means I don't have to get the diamonds for another 20 minutes. It's gonna be too hot though, so I'm not doing 20 minutes. Get more of Michael, and this is nuts. You see Sucre. Sucre was close to Michael, and this is a chance for the two of them to talk without the phone. So jokes on them. The guys are digging a tunnel. They decide to go up, and they do open a path. The path is very small, but it's helpful. You know how we know? Because it's gonna be raining and the water's gonna drip down. So that means there's a contact between the tunnel and the surface. There's more of the warden and Michael. He's like, yo, I'm super influential. You don't know who you're talking to, and he's trying to bully Michael, which kind of works, but kind of don't work. What he does is, okay, guess what? Wait a second. You can't throw Wessler under the bus, but we don't know because it would be something that he did before. To say Wessler under the bus, but the two of them work together and it happens. He's trying to throw Wessler under the bus, he's throwing Gretchen under the bus. If somebody can stop her, it's possibly the guys in charge of the province. We got T-Bag and Wessler that are coming through. See, this is the craziest thing. Wessler gets allowed T-Bag to come. And he allowed Wessler to come. Wessler allowed T-Bag to come, and he allowed Leticio to come out, the patron. That means doesn't care who comes out with him. See, this is very nice. There's such an emotional moments in this series and this season. Sucre tells him he's hesitating. Michael is hesitating to go out because he still holds himself responsible for all of the wrong T-Bag did. So because of that, he's not gonna want somebody like El Patron to leave. Or what's gonna happen, and it's actually quite nice. It's actually quite nice. Sucre is worried because Gretchen is a really good reader of what's going on. We got Wessler and his girlfriend. She said, "Hey, I found everything. I found the apartment. What's going on? You're lying to me. I can't believe you lied to me." And he's trying to get her, but it doesn't work. Which is a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit, true and true. So the warden asked him to cooperate. And what he does is, he does a classic, this is so cool. He brings out torture equipment. He does a classic Joel from Last of Us thing. What he does is, oh, I got a text. Okay, I don't care. I don't care. I don't mind. What's the use? It doesn't matter. Win or lose. I don't belong here. And neither do you. It doesn't matter. I make it true. We reached 500 by the way today, which is a mind-blowing number. There you go. So what he does is, I'm sorry, he takes Joel wait. So Joel, what he does is he's gonna have two people, and he's gonna separate them, and he's gonna see if they're telling the same thing. If they're telling the same thing, this is true. If somebody's telling something, somebody else telling something else, somebody's lying. And the question is, who is lying? There's still somebody's lying, you know? Which is great. So Mahone talks to T-Bag. T-Bag says, "Hey, dude, I need you, bro. I need you. I gotta fight with Sammy, and you know how to fight. I need you." This is crazy because Whistler is a great fighter. He's a really, really, really good fighter. So he's like, okay, well, I could have won this. He doesn't ask Whistler to help. He asks me to escape. He could have asked Mahone to help. But Mahone is strong, and he said, "I have what you need." So I think that what happened is, he knew that Mahone knew how to fight. I think he wanted as a personal bodyguard. I don't know what T-Bag thinks. We got Sucre and Gretchen. Gretchen is flirting with Sucre, which is kind of nice because she's hot. But she is... Sammy doesn't think about that. Sammy's like, "Oh, okay. I got the power, that's all I need. I got some rum, that's all I need. And I'm going for Schofield. That's all I need." Which, believe me, bro, if it was that simple, I would be happy for you, but it's not that simple. Okay. It just... The show in itself, it really feels like it's tiring. Like, I watched season 4. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of season 4, but I'm gonna give it a chance. Season 5, I'm not even gonna watch it. So, okay, so season 5 is a big reason for that. Season 5 came out years later because they wanted to make some money. I don't support that. One of my favorite ending of a show, Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad was amazing. It was still doing killer numbers. They ended because there was no more story to tell. That's it. So Lechero has to put in the code. Sucre goes into the car with Gretchen, and he has the bomb, right? And now Gretchen tells him, "Guess what? I knew that you were full of shit from the moment you walked in, but I want to give you the money." And this is really smart from Gretchen. So she made him believe that she believed everything, right? And then what she did is she gave the money to Sucre. And then what she did was wait until Sucre transferred the money. That way she would have an hostage. See, Gretchen is not dumb. Gretchen always takes his hostage. For Lincoln, it's Algie. For Michael, it's Sarah. For who else? Isn't it season 3, season 4, spoiler. Sarah's still alive. Sarah's still alive. So, that's a fucking stupid thing. For Wesley, they took his girlfriend, and for Sucre, they took his girlfriend. So she always goes after she always goes for somebody like that. Sucre wants to take the bomb back, but he isn't able to. Now everybody is in trouble, right? Because Sammy has a door, and you know that they're trying to exit, right? They're trying to exit. So if Sammy goes in and he wants to exit, so what he does is he gives a hit. And because he gives a hit, Michael is smart. Michael, you know what he did? He took out the pillar. So basically, what they did was they put kind of beams somewhere strategic. And because they put beams inside, what they did is they just, how can I say that? This is how a guard looking as a giant sink to hole. Okay. Because they put that the whole structure was lower. So then there was two guys left, and Lechero will take the gun and shoot them. Shoot at them. Lechero already had a gun. He already had a gun. But now Lechero shows that he killed Sammy and he killed his boy, and Lechero is back in power. And the first thing that T-Bag says is, what? Back in business. And then Delik's like, no, you're taking me with you. And then T-Bag is like, what? You didn't do anything. It's like, yeah, but if this is insane. This is insane. You don't understand how good the show is. Delik says, I'm in. It's like, for what? You didn't do anything. And then Delik's like, yeah, but if you don't, I'll sing. You know who was it that? Who was it? It was T-Bag. First season, you're right. Delik tells that to who? He says in the thing to the cops. To who does he do the threat? To T-Bag himself, which is kind of cool. Lincoln gives an envelope to the girl, to the wife of Wrestler, and she tells him, if he doesn't take you, I will. And it's in Paris. And she did mention that he was going to take her to Paris. Lincoln is falling in love with her, right? Michael will explain what he did, why the plan worked. Oh man, this scene is so sad, bro. This scene is so sad. You got Lewis, which is the kid. The kid comes in, he tells Michael, listen, I'm gonna buy my tickets. I got $173. That's all I have. Please help me. Michael tells him no. Michael tells him no. Because he's kind of right. He's kind of right. So why did Michael tell him no? Oh, I died here. And you're a dumbass. Why are you not watching the screen? I'm sorry, guys. I'm charging it. Look. I left the phone here because I'm charging it. Shit. What was I watching? It's okay. Ink, don't worry. It's okay. Don't worry. Be happy. In other words, I will be the same. I will stay and love the one you say or say the same. In another life, I will be with you. The song, bro. Now it's in my head. Ooh, that's Katy Perry. After she did say, I'm gonna take you in Paris. She doesn't, which means he falls in love with her. So she's pissed off. She throws away his clothes. And guess what? She had a case, which is the same thing that Lincoln with the box. We don't know what's in the box. We don't know what's in there, and we'll never know, right? The final scene is Lincoln comes in and said, "Yo, your boy, Wrestler, yeah, he's a fraud." Michael's like, "No shit. What do you think?" Season 3, episode 11. Wait, what was the other episode? We just did To Reign and to Die, and Counterforce. Okay, the episode 11. Episode 11 is called 30 Seconds. Why? Because they have 30 seconds to run away. That is pretty much it. So they do this stupid stuff, right? And so they're 24 hours. Everybody's there. Lechero, T-Bag, Belix, Michael, Mahone, and Wrestler. Now here's a fun fact. Right? The bad guys are Mahone in here. I'm not gonna tell you because it's a big spoiler. So it's all about a talk of how to be escaping. I don't know. Got more of Michael and Lincoln. And Lincoln is pushing because Gretchen is asking for more and more because she'll kill LJ, right? And Michael's like, yo, I still feel bad about what I did with T-Bag. I want to save LJ, but I don't know if I can let a guy like Whistler go out, right? And there's literal, and the funny thing is, Gretchen literally told Lester to kill Michael. So then it started to rain, and Michael see and there's rain. Now the rain is bad because so they were trying to leave the next day, but they have to leave because the water is dripping. So what the water's gonna do? The water's gonna come in and gonna flow the tunnel, so they won't be able to escape. That is pretty much it. So now they're talking about how it's tonight. People are like, yo, are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? And it's tough, dude. Lewis is pissed off at Michael, and Michael explained to him, like, yo, you don't want to be on the run. It really sucks. It really sucks. Michael is trying to help Lewis. He's not trying to help Lewis. He's trying to help Lewis, but he doesn't help Lewis. He's helping himself. Sucre gets call from Gretchen, who she wants to meet. Now this is the cool part. This is a really cool part. So Michael said, "What should we do at night?" He said, "I'm gonna have." So they have to leave at night, right? But at night it's not possible because there's a motion sensor, so they have to destroy both the electricity and the generator. Because the electricity goes out, the generator comes down. This is a delay of 30 seconds in between. This is why the utility is called 30 seconds. Sucre goes in, and Gretchen comes in and is like, "I found your bomb. I found your bomb." And it's like, "I'm not mad at you. Let you know I'm gonna kill my recruits. Now you can be mad at me." And he tells her she better have some information for me. And Sucre tells her, "I don't know if Michael's gonna do it because he regrets what he's done. What he's done with T-Bag, and you know." And this is cool because at the same time, you really feel like Sucre has Michael back because he feels bad for the guy, you know. So Lincoln said, "Yo, it's tonight. We don't have a choice. It's tonight. The escape plan is gonna go with or without you. It's tonight." So now there's literally a car that goes over the tunnel, which is, oh my god, it's gonna crumble the tunnel, but it doesn't go because it gets stuck in the mud, which is possibly it. And there's like 10 minutes of that. Oh my god, is it gonna go in the mud or not? Lincoln once again making moves. This is tough. This guy doesn't trust Sucre. He's like, "Guess what? You gotta come with me. I wanna know all your story. You gotta tell me who you are, you gotta tell me what you're doing." He knows, and then he found out that there's a warrant for his address for, there's a warrant for his address. So, this is insane. This is really good. This is a warrant for my address, you're gonna stay with me, and I'm gonna arrest you. So Bellic, he's wanting to work with Mahone, and T-Bag is willing to work with Lechero, but at the same time, it's every man for themselves. Michael calls Sucre, who tells him like, "Yo, can you please go to the generator, find me the number, and find me the service, the customer service." So Michael calls and it's like, "Yo, guess what? Guess what, bro? It's 30 seconds. That's how you know." So he knows the exact model of the generator. Gretchen goes in and she brings the girlfriend of Wrestler. There's Lincoln and there's Link. So they go here, and the girlfriend of Wrestler is being burned by a cigar. So that means that Wrestler is worried about Sophia. But he doesn't really care because he lied to her non-stop. So Wrestler is like, "Yo, I don't know what to do. I don't know because they're torturing Sophia." Then Michael's like, they cut my girlfriend head, bro. You didn't see shit." I did really like this. So T-Bag tried with Lechero, and it works a nice trying with Mahone, right? And it's kind of insane because he has nothing. We see the burn mark on Sophia's hand. Which is in the back, bro. It's in the back. There's no real scars, right? Now, guess what? Lincoln really cares about Sophia, so when she's hurt, he's really helping her. So Gretchen's like, "Oh my god, seem like you're taking good care of this girl." It's like, no, it's not like that. And Gretchen's like, "You could have fooled me." But again, she sees that Lincoln really cares about Sophia. I think Sophia cares about Lincoln too. So then Michael's like, I don't know what to do. Can you give out the wrong coordinates? Like, I don't know if I, and Whistler's like, I don't know if I can, I don't know if I can, I don't know if I can risk that. So Sucre goes in and he has a plan. What he does is he stuck the car. So this car not working is actually really, really good because they're all going to be the same distance, which is going to serve as a secret door. So what he's going to do is the guy's going to go beneath the car. You're going to walk all along the car until the exits. But Sucre is arrested for being a whorehead because Jorge had a, what do we call it? He had a warrant for his arrest. We got Gretchen that goes in and she's like, these are the people, I want this finished. And Chrysler says, okay, well, guess what? Guess what? You're gonna promise me that you're not gonna hurt anybody anymore. And she's like, what are you gonna give me in exchange? Give me the coordinates. So that's what he does the right thing. He gives half of the coordinates to Gretchen. It's like, this is enough to prove that I know what I'm doing, but not enough for you to find where you have to go. So basically what happened is he was charting the sea and he wanted to find something. He had to find like other coordinates. So basically that's it. Lincoln is expressing doubt to Link, and Link's like, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Michael goes back to see Lewis and say, hey, if you want to leave, I won't stop you, but know what you're doing. Just know that you're in a problem with us. The price his father is going to be implied in the plan to escape. Lewis doesn't want to include his father because he loves his father, but he agrees. So then Michael tells them that we have 30 seconds, this is the plan. Lincoln does the craziest thing ever. Craziest thing ever. Takes a bus and he runs into a electric pole, which got LHC to the prison, which is at the same time brilliant. It's insane. And so they're worried about everything, they're worried about the plan that they have. Sucre's being questioned, because the guy don't trust him. And then at the end, they find out that he's Sucre Fernando. So it's going really bad, but for now, they only have a little about him. So what they do is they think he's smuggling some drugs in the jail, which he is. Which he is. There's no more lights. And that is pretty much it. See, I'm trying to go fast, but at the same time, no. I'm gonna stop here. And what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna continue in a couple seconds. Another thought. You're loud, bro. You're loud. Okay, you're loud. I do 12 and 12. A minute 12. 12 13. I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice. I don't. And this is not working. Okay, it's okay. It's okay, man. It's okay, man. Are you charging? You're charging. Good. So yeah, so the acetone is gonna be this little trick that he has. Bellic cheated. And you know what's insane? You know what's really insane? Michael came in to prison, and the first day he had a fight, and Mahone told him how to win, and Michael said what? Michael said, nah bro, I don't fight dirty. Bellic just did. My apologies. So they're torturing, and it's so good. It's so good because they're waterboarding her, right? And then because she's resistant, right? They know that this is not her first time, so she's like, "Yo, I've done this before," which makes me believe that you've been tortured before. Which means, why would you get tortured if you weren't part of an organization? There you go, Gretchen gets away. And they believe it. So you see Bellic, who's putting his glove on the face of the other guy. And the other guy is drowsy. This is super good. Teabag is smart enough to know that Bellic cheated. Bellic cheated. Acetone. And you know that it's acetone. Now this is the craziest thing. Gretchen leaves and Gretchen kills the general. There will be consequences to that, of course. So this is fucking important. Oh, you're not charging. You fucking... I'm gonna go insane, bro. I swear to God. I mean that you're not charging. %, I don't understand. I don't understand. It's a little bit that way, I can rest assured. Then you, and another life, I will be a mistake. Such a good song. follow you for sure. It's a good song, bro. Okay, English. Wake up, bro. Wake up. Big back to reality. So this is an important scene. So this guy was working for Lecheto before. Lecheto. And this guy, guess what? He's the one that asks Sucre to get stuff for him. So he goes in and he asks him to betray Lecheto. So he's like, no, I don't know. I'm loyal to Lecheto. And the cousin, what he says, guess what? Lecheto is a number, and if he's gone, you're not in. This is your chance to get everything that you want. But if you want it, if you don't want it, you don't want it, and don't come crawling back. So it's like, I make a decision first. Now, in reality, what's really going on is he's asking Sammy to take care of Lecheto. That way, Lecheto is not in power, and Sammy can replace him. You know the problem with that? He's gonna do the same thing to Sammy. He doesn't do it in this one. He doesn't do it because Sammy gets killed. I won't spoil it. But still. So then Lecheto and Michael have a deal. Again, they want to escape. So people are starting to tell Sammy, like, oh, what is Lecheto doing with these guys? What is he doing with these guys? Can we really trust him? Is he really one of us anymore? Remember when I told you that it was the same thing as C-Note? That's what I meant. Michael goes in with Wrestler. The Wrestler is pissed because he says, yo, you had something planned, and this is not good. You had something planned, and what he means by that, right, is that Michael might have planned the whole thing. And usually Michael tells the plan to Wrestler, but this one he didn't do it. Like, why didn't you tell me? Which is a proof of distrust from Michael Parch. Sammy got a package from this other guy, which is in charge of the distribution outside of the prison, and he tells Sammy to open it. And then Sammy opens it, and we know what's inside the package. What's in the package? A gun. Pretty important, huh? Yes. Yes. So because this is really cool. Is that a good scene? Good. So Sammy says, you don't care, you're working with a guy called Schofield. See, it's kind of crazy because Schofield himself got himself in trouble with Lecheto because he didn't respect him. Lecheto put a chicken feet on Schofield's bed because he disrespect. Now, Schofield killed Lecheto, one of his friends, and Lecheto was like, yo, you're still my home. I know you, and I'll chill with you guys. Of course, Lecheto didn't tell Sammy he's escaping. So it's like, are you working with Schofield now? What's going on? And because he doesn't know what's the plan, he doesn't know why is he working with Schofield. So that's pretty much it. So now we got a letter from home from someone, and it's a picture of his son, which he hasn't seen in so long. But this is cool. This is cool. Why? Because this is possibly from his wife. His wife knows he's in prison. See, the biggest problem with Mahone, now that I watched season 4, I can tell you that was his wife. The biggest problem with Mahone is that his wife thinks that he left him, and then she knows he's in jail, and she knows that he is not guilty. Then she will forgive him, right? Which is the plan here. Mahone wants to be with his family, and he should be with his family. Bagwell gives the order, the coast is clear, okay. So the kid, I'm gonna call him the kid, he's asking Michael, are you escaping? Because we're friends, and I want you. And it's really sad. It's really sad. I love the character of the kid. He is humble. He is pure. Okay. The kid is another version of Tweener. However, much younger, much more innocent. So now we got the squad. We got the whole squad. The Lechero, Mahone, Bellic. Is that Bellic? No. Mahone, Michael, Teabag, and Riddler. Fun fact. It's been the same two characters in season 2, which is last season, but still. So Lechero tells Teabag, calm down, bro. Leave Michael. But Lechero's like, I trust you, don't worry, I won't let you down. So now they talk about the plan, what is going on. Lechero makes Teabag do his dirty business. Which is buying what? Which is buying something, I don't know what it is, I don't remember. Sammy comes in and points a literal finger at Hefe, which is a direct betrayal. What now is it is rang over, and you can't help the guys as much. This feels like it's been a while since I watched it, but I watched it today. And another light. So now they go in. Guess what they have? They have the bottle of rum. Now the guys are behind the door, but you don't know that it's behind the door. What they do is they have a case of rum. So now Sammy says, "Hey, I'm the boss, and if somebody can bring me Michael Schofield, I'll give him a bottle of rum." Yeah, Sammy said if somebody wants the throne, I'm gonna take it, but he's the strongest. Anybody wants to do it. Now, here's fun fact. He says, the case of rum for everybody that finds Schofield, but here's the problem. He did the same thing that the Whistler did. So it's a problem. Lincoln is trying to help him. He's close to the goal. And him and Sucre are working together, which is great. We want to work together, but at the same time, it's tough. Because they can't really help each other. Now, the abandoned house is really good. They take a gun. You know they buy an abandoned house last episode? And I didn't know why. They take a gun and they shoot the gun, right? Shooting the gun, they're recording the gun, which means that they'll look like they're still inside the house. This is a very smart plan. And this works. So, Sucre wants to go with him, and he's like, my apologies. It's like, dude, I need you. But Sucre is like, if you need me to translate, I'm there for you. And Lincoln's like, no, I'm gonna take the girl with me. So she's, Lincoln is making a research on Gary Miller. I've got more of the tunnel digging. Got Bellic. Bellic thinks he's a shit now. He thinks that he's fighting. Now Teabag doesn't trust Schofield. So he does is he tells Bellic, like, yo, guess what? We are escaping. I'm gonna need you. Which of course he believes. Lincoln and the wife of Wrestler are getting closer, which is kind of crazy. Sucre comes in, and he's start to work with Gretchen. Gretchen tells him, hey, I need some information. What do you have for me? And she gave him the money, which is again a trap. The money is wired, so if he sends it somewhere, they know where he sent it. We send it to Maricruz, they know that's Maricruz. We are finally there, which is kind of amazing. Sammy goes in, and he's trying to fight. Bellic is going in. Bellic is want to go in versus Sammy, because if he wins, it's crazy because Bellic thinks he's gonna win. Bellic is a weird character because I respect him a lot. Season 1, Season 2. Season 3 is trying to act weird, and Season 4 is like a wussy. He's scared of everything. He doesn't want. He's afraid. Like, it's such a weird character change. So Bellic comes in and he's afraid because there's no more acetone. There is no more acetone. It's like, oh my god, I don't know what to do. Lincoln goes in a church to buy a bomb. Now, fun fact: the bomb is to kill Gretchen, but we don't know that, right? So then wrestler he explained the situation. It's like, yo, I was honest. I work for a bold company, and this one day this girl Gretchen came in, and she asked me to figure out coordinates. Now here's the thing, okay? The reality is, me saying the truth. Me saying the truth, right? 100%.